me winning.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight. Round four. Fight.
Over here.
We saw Sinners, yeah, it's good.
Fight.
I backdash, that's the crazy part. I didn't even do nothing.
Playing around.
I wouldn't really call it a horror movie, but I guess, but because it's not scary. Yeah, it's not scary, but I wouldn't call that a horror movie.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
That was an accident, that blazing kick.
Round one. Fight.
You literally bugging. You literally bugging. You out of your mind, Misfit Talent. Hell, you actually crazy. You bugging. You like super tripping. My man said 30 damage is better than 100 damage. That's mad wild, right? 40 fucking damage, he's saying, is better than 99 damage. Listen to this guy, right? Listen to this dude, bro. Imagine that. A 40 damage combo is better than a 99 damage combo. And now I'm losing. Just reading your brain rot ass comment, bro. Yeah, and it does no damage when you hit with it, man. That's why I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about, bro? Yeah, but do you even play this game, bro? For you to say that, you definitely don't play this game. You do not play this game. Yeah, you don't fucking play this game. Because everybody does worse than that. You don't play this game. You literally don't. You don't, bro, because to say a while standing launcher doing like 99 is crazy when like the whole cast does worse than that. You don't play this game. You really don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't say that. Because everything in this game is crazy. Everything in this game is wild. Yeah, he's not elite player. He's just some dude. Because even my man's MY Khan and IMOP made a video about it, showing the difference in between the two things. I think you should check that video of all the nerfs and buffs all the nerfs all the characters got. You should watch that video. But I think it was IMOP that made that video. It wasn't. Yeah, I think it was him that made it. And he shows all the nerfs, and he shows a comparison of Wild Saiyan 2-3 in Season 1 and Season 2. Look at that and then tell me and then tell me that the shit is better. Yeah, that video. Wow. Okay, so there's no counterplay to that. I learned something new, chat. There's no counterplay to that. You just gotta eat it, right? Damn. That was it. Well, y'all should watch my new video. My new video actually shows new nerfs that he got that a lot of people don't know. Yeah, I guess that's the only counterplay. I don't think you can sidestep that shit neither. Yep, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Noble. Real smart of you, man. One of the first time that backseating was good. But yeah, then he could do that. So that's why I say it's a lot of guessing. What? Yo, somebody clipped that. Wow, y'all saw that? Bro, what the fuck? Yo, I always find new leaf bullshit, son. I fucked up really bad. That wall combo was mine. Nah, it's not because of that. It's because my character's low tier. Because every time I stream, there's somebody trying to upplay Lee, and it's kind of annoying. But it's literally because he's low tier. But that's a different discussion for a different time. I'm figuring shit out, but y'all should check out my new video. My new video will explain a lot of things in depth. But if y'all want more in depth about the new video that I made, I'm fine to discuss it. If you guys want to know certain things or why, you know, certain things are the way they are, I'm always down to talk. You guys want to talk about certain things. I can explain some shit if y'all want me to, though. Yeah, that's old. I've came out with like 5 new videos since then. There's no counterplay anymore. Hitman 1+2 doesn't track anymore. So he has 0 tracking in Hitman. So basically the issue with that is this. For Lee to be more plus on most of his moves, he has to go into Hitman stance, right? So now when you in Hitman stance, you literally can't do anything. You just have to hold back. Because Hitman 1+2 got heavy reduced tracking. So there's literally no counterplay to people sidestepping and ducking no more. You're pretty much fucked. But yeah, you could delay it, but like I said, delaying it is risky because then somebody could just throw out a hop kick or do some dumb shit. So yeah, there's like they reduced the Hitman 1+2 tracking by 100%. And then Hitman 4 doesn't really track that much anyway. You could sidewalk that. So Hitman stance is really bad right now. It's really bad. You can't really use it that much. The only way to use Hitman stance is if you get a read that somebody's gonna do a jab, you can Hitman 2 them or something like that. Or if you get a Hitman 1-on-1 read. And then standing 3 got reduced tracking too. So they nerfed his tracking even more now because they do sidestep systems. So you have to be really careful with Lee. You can win with him, but you just gotta be 100 times more solid than your opponent. You can't whip punish Steve still? One of the issues with Lee too is that when you pressure him, you have to back off. Because somebody could just sidestep your follow-ups. If you fight Victor or Lars or something, they casino you, you can't even move out of shit. They got real plus frames. Lee doesn't have real frame traps for him to keep locking you up. You gotta hit and move, hit and move. You gotta hit them move, hit him move, hit him move. The only time he could like mix you up really is if he's in your face. You saw in that situation where my opponent was getting up and I was in heat. In that situation, you could do a real 50-50. But that's like the only time that you could mix somebody up with Lee is when you in heat and you in their face and they next to a wall.
Round one. Fight.
Is Steve a lot worse? I know the Steve players are kind of struggling.
Round one. Fight. It's over. Smash.
That shit is crazy. I almost came back too. Yeah, I almost came back.
Round 4. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Yeah, that shit is pretty broken, that string. So the only counterplay to that string is parry. Yeah, that's the only thing you could do. You can't armor it and you can't step it. So you have to just raw punch parry. That shit is OD. That's just very, very strong string.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
So much disrespecting on frames. That's +8 on hit. That's kind of ham the back one. I notice he does that a lot after heavy plus. Yeah, that's a mix up.
Round 4. Fight.
I have to play so damn big brain to win. It's kind of crazy. I literally gotta play like I like I'm the best player or some shit. Shit's crazy how good I gotta play. I gotta play like OD solid, dude. It feels kind of like season 1 of Tekken 7, honestly. Yeah, I gotta just play mad clean. Wow, you see? You don't need to respect Lee's plus. That's what I tell you guys. That's what makes it so hard. I was +6 and he still fucking did a short Yukin on my ass. See that? Yeah, he did. You don't need to respect Lee's frames at all. You shouldn't be able to do something like that. Yo, Sonkuro, thanks for that sub, brother.
Round 4. Fight.
Dang, you could backdash out of that shit now. That's crazy. You saw that? He backdashed after my heat dash. You saw that? It's just so corny.
Final round. Fight.
Guessing. Duck still. Yeah, it's never my turn. I forget. I miss when that shit was 0 on block. I mean on hit. When that shit was 0 on hit, you could do hitman mind games. But now that it's not 0 on hit, I have to just hit and then back up. Or make a hard read and do a high crush, right? But you can't keep going with Lee. I gotta switch my mindset from season 1. In season 1, I could keep going after moves. You see? You see what I did there? I gotta do stuff like that. So I gotta get rid of my habits from season 1. Where I just keep attacking because I'm at plus. But now with the movement change, you can't do that anymore. So you just gotta hit, then back up, hit, and then back up. You see, I did Hitman 2 right there, knowing he was gonna do that, and I got beat out. You saw that, right? So it's really inconsistent to do shit like that. I made the right read though, because he did a high, right? And he still beat me out. So stuff like that shouldn't, like...
Round 3. Fight.
I hate that Lee never has an advantage when he's at plus.
Fight.
Got him. You see? Even that trade. You see that? You see that? You see that, right? I don't know why they decided to nerf his evasionness. That's mad stupid. That's the character's architect, dude. Like, why would you nerf me making a hard read knowing he's gonna jab and then I Hitman 2 them? Like, that shit is mad dumb, dude. It's really stupid. That's, you know, that's just how the character works. See? That's supposed to happen all the time. Every time I make a good read. On if he's gonna do high or not. You see how solid it looks that I'm playing, right? It looks like I'm playing real Tekken, right? But that's just because you have to do that with Lee now. I have to go back to the way I used to play back then in like old Tekken games. I can't play Tekken 7 style, 8 style no more. See? I gotta play OD solid. You saw how solid that was? 1-2-4 on hit into backdash with punish. See? Hit confirm. Yeah, he just kept spamming that shit. You see how scrubby this game is? Over here, over here, over here, over here. He did that shit 3 times in a row, bro, till it worked. He did that shit 3 times in a row till it worked. I did that because I thought you could high crush with it, but I guess not. Thanks for that sub, dude. I appreciate it. These guys are so lucky that they can do this, man, with their characters, man. My man could attack for 80 seconds in a row, and I can't do that because everything I do afterwards is linear. It's so unbalanced. It's really unbalanced. He could keep going ham and not worry about getting stepped or nothing, and I gotta worry about getting sidewalked and all types of stuff. That's crazy. Just all your life just to crush my follow-up. That's way too much damage. I try to whip punish. I'm dead now, right? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. games.